Welcome back to Trivia Tales, the show where we explore fascinating historical mysteries and legends. In today's episode, we delve into a topic that has sparked much debate and speculation. Was Alexander the Great gay? Join us as we embark on a journey through history to uncover the truth about this legendary conqueror's personal life. Before we begin, it's important to acknowledge that understanding the personal lives of historical figures can be challenging. However, there are several intriguing aspects that have led to discussions about Alexander's sexuality. Segment 1. Alexander's close relationships. Alexander the Great had numerous close relationships throughout his life, particularly with his companions and generals. One figure that stands out is Hephaestion, his childhood friend and confidant. Their bond was so strong that it often led to speculation about a romantic connection. While it's difficult to determine the exact nature of their relationship, it's clear that Alexander and Hephaestion shared an extraordinary bond. They were inseparable, and their deep emotional connection is evident in historical accounts. However, it's important to approach this within the context of the time and culture they lived in. Segment 2. Cultural context. To understand the historical context, we must consider the norms and customs of ancient Greece. Homosexuality was not uncommon during that era, and close same-sex relationships were often celebrated. The concept of platonic love, known as philia, was highly valued. In ancient Greece, close same-sex relationships were not necessarily seen as sexual in nature. They were often regarded as expressions of deep friendship and camaraderie. It's essential to interpret historical relationships within their cultural context, rather than imposing our modern understanding of sexuality. Segment 3. Counterarguments. While many argue that Alexander's relationships suggest he was gay, it's crucial to consider alternative perspectives. Some historians believe that his close bonds were purely platonic, emphasizing the importance of friendship and loyalty in his conquests. It's important not to simplify complex historical figures by reducing their relationships to a single label. Alexander's relationships could be better understood as expressions of camaraderie and trust, rather than solely romantic or sexual in nature. Segment 4. Historical interpretations. As we continue to explore the question of Alexander's sexuality, it's important to examine different historical interpretations. Some scholars argue that the evidence points towards Alexander being gay, citing his admiration for Achilles and his involvement in same-sex relationships. Others contend that these relationships were more about power dynamics and political alliances. The interpretation of historical evidence is subjective, and different scholars may reach different conclusions. It's crucial to consider multiple perspectives and weigh the available evidence carefully. Segment 5. Legacy and impact. Regardless of Alexander's personal life, there's no denying the immense impact he had on history. His military conquests and the spread of Hellenistic culture shaped the world as we know it. It's important to remember that his legacy extends far beyond questions about his sexuality. So, was Alexander the Great gay? The truth remains elusive, as historical evidence can be interpreted in various ways. What we do know is that he was a remarkable leader who left an indelible mark on history. Let's continue to explore and appreciate the complexities of historical figures, recognizing that their personal lives may forever remain a mystery. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Trivia Tales. We hope you enjoyed our exploration of the question, was Alexander the Great gay? Remember to stay curious and keep seeking knowledge. Until next time.